Welcome back, Game with King family, to another F1 Clash video, and we're here for our Thanksgiving opening round. So we're going to be jumping into that. For this one, I am using Russell and Max Verstappen, and we're going to be jumping into our Thanksgiving event here. Wait, let me see if I have that claw on. Alright, so the race has started. Alright, remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notification. Also remember to smash that like button. Let's see if we can get some likes on this video. Alright, so since it started, let's jump into our first race. Here we go for our first race. Australia. Let's go. 36% chance of rain here. So let's see if it's going to be any form of wet or dry race. Or is it going to be a full dry race? So dry qualifiers, cloudy. So the times will be a little bit slower than if it was hot. Alright, 11-12 for us. And it's going to be a wet start into cloudy, so it's definitely going to be mostly a wet race here. Alright, so we're going to go, since we have some wet boost with good ability, so I'm going to go with Tune, and I'm going to go with Prince for my wet boost selection here. So boat gives corners and speed. We're not getting any speed. We're just getting corners, going for corners here. We haven't gone for any speed. And speed and corners is a feature of Wet Australia. My hex is a little bit, so I'm not going to be using too much of it. I should have gone for like the exceptional boost with the Tune instead of the Prince, but it's alright. We see the Prince out in the front. And we see the Tune getting a slow start, but making its way back up in the order. And we're going to cut down there and cut down there. Let's boost up, boost up. Looks like we could possibly pick up a position. Keep that boost, keep that boost. Alright, no position picked up. Let's cut back down. Alright, so it should be 3 to 5 for boat drivers, so we want to do a maximum of 4 laps with each driver. I wanted to do Russell to get a clean start on the Tune boost here, so we could go to pit early with him, but because he's in the back, we're gonna have to try and go long or go shorter with Verstappen if we're gonna go longer with Russell. Oh, bipolar weather it is, so the weather has already changed to cloudy, so it's bipolar weather. Oh, good thing I noticed that, because I would have been here thinking about switching back to wet tires and all of that. All right, so since it's bipolar weather, we can't get 3 laps in there. The temperatures is not high enough to dry out the track completely, so we're definitely going for 4. All right, so what I'm going to do is I might be going to pit here for another set of wet tires, and then do like 1 boost lap on those wets with no servicing, and then come back to some softs. Let me see if it's gonna be below 26% or above 26% by the time we should be going to pit. Then I'll be going for another set of wets. It's looking like it's gonna be below that 26 mark. Or is it? Looks above. No servicing for a pair of wets, and then we'll go around with Russell for another lap. Let Russell go around for another lap, boost him off there, so he passes all of those at pit. Right, we're at 28%. We should pick up just a little, 1 or 2 positions. There goes Verstappen picking up one position there. No more rain coming in. Right, we're gonna bring Russell around for mediums with servicing, and he's gonna be going to finish. And we're gonna say mediums. We're gonna say softs for Verstappen with servicing as well. Cut down. And we've completed that push lap. Now we have Russell with the Tune. He should get in and out real fast. 3 point something I expect. 3.62, and we're gonna have him on full boost. And now 5.44 for Verstappen, and he's still in the pits. Oh, he got out now. Back on some softs. Alright, so we're now boosting to finish. We attempted to play the weather in our favor there, but it was a little bit too late for Verstappen. And look at that, rain coming down on the track. The track is dry. Rain is about to come down. So it's going to be a completely just boost to finish from here race. Those two softs, I expect them to make a pit stop in the 7th. Don't think those softs are going to make it to finish. Sonoda as well, expect to make a pit stop in the next lap. Don't think he's going to make it to finish, so we should pick up a few more points throughout those spots. Right, so Australia is one of those tracks. It's very difficult to get any form of overtaking here unless you're doing it by the pits or going for an undercut or an overcut. If you're trying to overtake on track, it's very, very difficult. Very difficult to even get an overtake done on track. Alright, so we managed to pick up those positions. And we're up to P12 with our Verstappen, or Russell now up to P8. Verstappen on his last stint on the last lap. Let's see if George Russell can squeeze through some of these hards and pick up any positions. Very hard to overtake here at Australia, as I said. So we might be stuck behind Perez here. Down the inside, not down the inside from George Russell. Right, and Verstappen is going to hold his P12 spot. All right, so that was a okay race. It was an okay race. We didn't really plan for the bipolar weather. If I had noticed that it was a bipolar weather, or if I think it was going to be a bipolar weather, I would have used different boosts to give my driver, and drive way different to give my drivers a longer lap. But it is what it is. We'll take what we get there. All right, so 30 points. Let's jump into our next race. Here we go for our next race. It's going to be Italy, Monza. And we see corners and grip is the feature for Monza here. And as I said, if you can throw a little tires in there. Alright, so we're going to look for a boost that gives us good corner and tires and good grip and tires. Is what we're going to go for here. Right, P11, P15, rival P5, P12. So I guess he has a higher level Russell. Alright, so Verstappen out in P11. We're going to give our Verstappen the Taurus. And we're going to go medium tires with George Russell. And we're going to give him the Rooster. Right, so we got grip and we got corners in there. Let's go. And we're also going to be aiming for the fast stop method here. And see if we pick up some positions. Oh, it's a real player as well. And he's opted to go for the Pazel and the Taurus. Why would you go Pazel though? That one was a strange selection for his front driver. Already up in P2, George Russell. Let's cut down there, cut that off. And we're going to cut down here and here. Trying to get around Russell. Use a little defense there with regular driving. Cut back down. Little defense. Come on. Push, 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 push. Come on, Verstappen. Don't lose that position. Cut back down. Cut back down. Alright, so we're going to aim to go for 4 laps with our Verstappen. Or we might do 3 laps and go for an undercut strategy here. Rival already out in front with his Russell. Should be going to pit now. Yes. There he goes. Right, let's boost here and boost here. If we can close down some of that free time that he has. Cut down, cut down. Alright, Russell is good to go for 4, and we're just gonna push Verstappen. Ooh, Verstappen, man. Oh. What was that, Max? Alright, let's push Verstappen into pit from here. And see if we can get an undercut. We're gonna come back to softs. With servicing. Let me see if I can go for a late pit on or Verstappen here. If any of these guys are going to be going into pit, put it in there. There we go. We slide in front of Gasly there on the late pit. All right, we see the rival Verstappen sneaking by our Russell here. All right, so we got in front of Gasly on the exit, on the entrance, but he got out faster as he seems to have a faster pit stop time. We're going to boost for George Russell now in for a fresh set of mediums. Let's see if we can do a late pit on the rival with George Russell. Alright, so he's too far away, so we'll just put it in there. Ooh, we missed pit with Russell. No, that's not good. I wanted to go for a late pit technique with George Russell. Turns out for a missed pit technique with George Russell. That's very bad. Alright, we're going to boost him from here in that missed pit. Hopefully he can defend his position. Come on, George Russell, defend. You have a lot of straights to go. Use these straights and defend your position, George. Use these straights. While we see Verstappen kind of stuck down here. Now he gets clear. Has George made it into pit as yet? Now he is. We're going to come back to mediums for Verstappen. Big mistake there from George Russell for that mispit, and we're just going to leave him to boost the finish from there as we push Verstappen along to go back to pit. Rival Verstappen defending pretty good here. Alright, so we'll leave that on regular driving. Leave George Russell to boost around after such a huge mispit from him. We were aiming for a late pit technique and we managed to put in the orders pretty late, and he just drove by the pit like it wasn't even there. But great race to the rival, and good luck, man. 25 points is what we're on. We should pick up some more positions as some of these cars on those softs will be going into pit. There they are. And those hards, 2 cars in the pits already. We should pick up on both of them. As some more goes in, and we should pick up on all of those. Alright, so we're up to P9 and P8, which is not too bad. Should bring us up into the 30s. There we go, 33 points for us. No problem there. And we see George Russell still making up places up to P7. Good drive from George Russell, though he mispitted. He managed to come back for a nice P7 finish, and Verstappen came in for a nice P9 finish. Alright, so that's a good 34 points for us. Really nice there. So we got rival got a little bit of higher team score than us there, not by a lot. And he has a level 7 Russell with a level 7 Verstappen, or Russell is level 5. There we go. Alright, so let's jump on into the next race. Here we go for our next race. We're on France for this one, and we see corners and grip. You know what? You guys should go and watch that boost guide video. Yeah, we do it every Friday to give you the best possible boost to use for your events. If you haven't checked that one out, go check it out. You'll see why I'm selecting what kind of boost I'm selecting. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to switch it up for boost this time. We're going to go Eagle. And I'm going to go back to Taurus. Or we could go Lumberjack. There we go. Alright, Lumberjack. Lumberjack is like a little wild card booster. It's not necessarily, we see the rival going for Eagle and he's going for Dead Fast. Good luck, bro. should have try to use the fast start method there, but we didn't. Anyways, let's go. When you're not used to it, you know, we got a nice comfortable start so far. Give some support to our Verstappen. See if he could squeeze down the inside of Sainz here. Come on, Verstappen, you got that inside line. You still got the inside line. Now he goes wide. Cut down there, so he moves to the inside. Nope, no inside move from Verstappen at all. Good defense. Good come from Russell here to come and get in front of the rival Russell. Good drive from him. Right, we're doing 3 laps basically with our Verstappen. Let's boost around here. See if we can squeeze in front of Norris. There we go. Cut that down. Next target is going to be Sergio Perez. Let's give some support for Russell. We could squeeze in front of Sainz if he takes the inside line down here. Good defense from Carlos Sainz. We're going to cut down. He's not going to get that position. And then he lost out to the rival as well. Alright, and we're going to boost over Verstappen from there. And we're going to bring him back to pit for softs, no servicing. There we go. Good pickup. We want Russell to do another lap, so we're not going to push him too much. Nice, there we go. Verstappen making his way up to the front. Putting our go to pit orders. Aiming for a late pit. Didn't get the late pit on the rival. We were right by side. Now we're going to boost Verstappen. Or Russell, I should say, by all of those in pit. And cut back down. Here comes back Verstappen on the map. And we're going to cut him down to conserve there. And then we're going to boost Russell from here. And we're going to aim for a late pit technique on George Russell as well. So we're going to just keep that servicing thing wide open just like that. And we'll just let him go. See if he can squeeze by Sainz down the inside. A little bit glitchy as he tries to go around Sainz, but it's alright. He's going to late pit on Sainz here. There we go. Now we put it in. And we got the dive on Sainz. Now we're going to boost for Verstappen so he gets by all of those who are in pit. Nice pit stop from George Russell as well to hold his position. We're just going to keep him on regular driving from there as we now push in Verstappen to come back for mediums, which we'll be going to the finish on. We want to go for a late pit here. All right, nobody's in front, so no way we're going to get a late pit. We don't want to miss pit like we did a while ago, so we're going to put that in now. And then we're going to boost now Russell. Nice pickup on Lando Norris, so he can get by all of those who are in pit. There we go. All right, so that was a nice switch. So we don't want Russell in front, so we're going to team orders Verstappen to be in front. Let's take a quick look at tires up ahead. So we have Pierre Gasly should be going back to pit. Verstappen in P2 should be going back to pit. So we're going to boost both drivers here by pit to give them a possible chance of picking off Verstappen and Gasly as they go to pit. There goes Verstappen in the pits. So we want to squeeze. There he is right there. All right, we didn't catch him. We're going to cut back that down with George Russell. Let's cut him down to conserve, to save. And Verstappen got him. Let's see who again. Ooh, so it looks like Hamilton. Looks like all these cars are going to be going into pit. All right, so Hamilton did not. Russell did not on those mediums, but look like Leclerc and Hamilton should go to pit here. There we go. Leclerc and Hamilton diving in. George Russell is going to run out of tires. So it's a matter of can we catch up to George Russell when he does run out of tires. Slow down or ooh, squeeze in, Russell, squeeze in. Squeeze in, squeeze in. Oh, he didn't squeeze in. I don't want him to run out of tires. Thanks, man. Great race. Well done to you, man. Where is... Oh, Russell is right at the line. So he ran out right at the line. So it's just a matter of us now maintaining our positions. We could boost or Verstappen across the line. And we could boost our George Russell across the line there. Alright. So that was a great recovery race. $44 points. We'll take that. So we had two great races so far with two great players. One with a higher team score, one with a lower team score. So two great races there. Level 5 Russell versus a level 4 and a level 5 Verstappen. And the Mirage. Always talking about that Mirage. My Mirage is level 7 and I don't use it. Let's jump into the next race. Here we go for our next race on Belgium. The Spa. Alright, so we see speed and corners playing a feature here for the Spa. So we're gonna go with Lumberjack and some other speed boosts. Alright, so Verstappen, let's give him the Lumberjack again. And then we're gonna go, since we're going speed there, we're gonna go corners with Russell. So let's give Russell the skull. Do we want to go with the skull though? Let's give Russell the what do I want to give Russell here? Let's give him the Kawaii. It has corners in there. You could also go with a Movember boost for George Russell there, but it's alright. And let's try this method. See if we can pick up any positions. Nice inside line there from George Russell with the Kawaii up to P5. Verstappen holding off. Pretty good for P7. Oh, don't want to team orders, so I'll cancel these now. And then I'll cut down Verstappen to regular driving as he tries to overtake, so I'm going to cut him up. Cut him to regular driving and let George Russell going pretty good here, making his way. So I'll have to cut my Verstappen to conserve and keep my George Russell on regular driving. Though I want to have my Russell on conserve, the only way I could switch it around is this Verstappen catches up. I don't want him to team orders Russell so he loses any position, so I want him to catch up naturally. So I'll just keep Russell going at high speeds just like that, to keep a nice little distance in between both drivers so they don't team order each other. Alright, so now we could cruise with conserve on both drivers. Do you want to go for another lap with George Russell here? What tires? Front runner George Russell on mediums. Alright, we want to go to pit with or Verstappen, or we could go for another lap. Yeah, we could take another lap, though we're going to run out of tires down that straight. That's alright. And we're going to come back to the first set of mediums for Russell. And we're going to come back to some hard tires for Max Verstappen because he's going to need it, the extra push, because he's going to run out of tires pretty soon. Right, let's see if we can team orders these mediums with George Russell. We can team order. Are we close enough? No, we're not. Put it in there. Not close enough. Now we're going to boost Verstappen as he slows around the corner. Block, 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 block. Block, Verstappen, block. Good block. As we go into pit. They're coming into pit as well. Good, good, good. So we decided to go for the hard tires on Verstappen so he can stay and push longer. Now he got this extremely bad block and he's down to P12. P12. He should be able to boost for the remaining 3 laps. Yes, we can boost for 3 laps. There we go. 3 to 4. So we'll just boost him to finish from there as George Russell takes the lead. We'll cut him down to conserve from there. And then we'll boost George or Verstappen to finish from here. Let me see what's in front. All right, so soft tires, hard tires, worn down. We'll be going back to pit. So Or Russell should be able to pick up some positions here, though the hard tires is not the best ideal tire to pick up positions on. Your drivers tend to struggle whenever you're using the hard tires a lot, unless you're going to be getting positions via pit. And as you can see, we're basically now stuck on Verstappen, who's also on hard tires. Now let's squeeze. There we go, picking up that position. So we'll keep pushing. And we could cut or Verstappen up to regular driving from there. Perez, P3, he's far away. He's going to go to pit, but we're not going to catch him with or Verstappen at all. Is the rival going to go to pit? No, he's not. He's pushing his hards to the end. We didn't even catch the other car. Come on, you got that position. There we go. Squeezed in front. Now to go up to the rival. Just squeeze by him, Lumberjack. Kawhi did really well for George Russell up to P1. Here comes Lumberjack squeezing by. Can we get inside of Bottas here? There we go. Nice driving from Max Verstappen with the Lumberjack here to get on the inside of Bottas there. P7 and P6 is a bit far away, so we're not going to catch them. They're on softs and mediums. But yeah, good drive from Verstappen here, though he kind of got blocked in the pits. If we had went to pit earlier with him instead of going for that 3 laps, we probably would have gotten a better finish from him. But overall, still a good finish for us. I think that's going to be our final race of the video as well. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing in your event. Use code word results down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys who watch full videos for all your support. Level 6 Hamilton with a level 5 Russell. You got the flux in there. Yeah, that's basically going to be it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Wait, I'll let you guys didn't see our overall score. Alright, so there goes our overall for 149, almost 150. So if we could duplicate that, we could get up to 300, and that should definitely get us qualified for the final round, 300 points. So yeah, that's basically going to be it for this one. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Well, good guys. Bye. Shout out to Marco Pedrana, JJ, Vid Mantis, Christopher Graves, Alfredo Jr., Nathan Arsenio, and Touch My Dilly.